Let's see. Are we streaming? Are we streaming? It says we're streaming. Here it says we're streaming. Hey, everybody.
Hi.
It's Brad.
And Christa.
With a Big Family Homestead. And we are going to do the cardinal sin of YouTubing today. And that is, we're going to try something live that we've never done before. No. And we watched a video, and we're following the instructions on the video.
That's not entirely true. I have tried this before. Not successfully.
Kind of didn't work out.
Yeah.
So hey, Anthony's here, and Alicia's here. Lisa, hi guys. So we're gonna try to make mozzarella cheese, and I'm tired of paying the big bucks.
Yeah, it's expensive. And we have all of this milk from our cow that we milk every day, and so I mean, she gives us 3 gallons or more a day. So you can only drink so much milk and feed so much to the pigs.
Okay, so Alan says, I'm Italiano. Oh, goody. This might not be that. We'll see. We're trying. I've written down, we watched the video. Who's the guy?
Joshua Weissman.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes he's a little abrasive, but for the most part, it seems like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, I've watched several of different things, learned several things from his videos, and I think he's got some skills. We are gonna try. Look at how organized I am. We're gonna try this version instead of the one that did not work. So it's 4 ingredients. How hard could it be? How hard could it be? Very, actually.
So anyway, that is a cool channel name. I've never seen that one before.
Not just about ducks. That's great.
I love it.
South Wales.
Love it. Skylark cool. Rabbitry. Well, BB from Spain is here. My favorite cheese. I eat it like apples. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Okay.
It's so good.
So the 4 ingredients are as follows: milk.
1 gallon of milk.
1 gallon of milk. And it's important to point out, you cannot use ultra pasteurized.
Right. You cannot use the high temperature pasteurization milk. It does something funky to the milk, and you need that low pasteurization milk, pasteurized milk. We're actually going to use raw milk, so you can use raw milk.
Okay. And then we also have citric acid and rennet.
Animal rennet.
We're going to use animal rennet. And then we have salt somewhere. Yes. Salt's over there. Here. Like I said, this is going to be the cardinal sin of video making, because if it goes wrong, you're along with us for the ride.
And you'll get to see how to not make mozzarella cheese.
So we're hoping...
Which might need to be the title change.
We might. We'll change it later, maybe.
Right.
I don't know. And actually, that's not our picture. We'll have to redo the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Okay, so if this dude is right, he says this is the short method.
The 30-minute method, yes.
As will take an hour and a half.
Well, yeah, sure. Because we'll be chatting and
So, alrighty, Brad, this video is really cheesy, says Bandana Grandma. Okay, so first things first. Bring this milk, 1 gallon of the milk, in a medium low heat.
Ooh, that might take a while. We should have got that started a long time ago.
Well, there's other stuff we got to do, so go ahead and get that going. Maybe just put it on a medium.
Okay.
All right, so Cobb House Homestead evening all. You must not be in our neck of the woods.
Yeah. Well, it is evening. It's afternoon.
Yes. I've always wanted to try making cheese, says Life in the UP. There's a lot of names here that I'm not normally seeing here.
Oh,
okay.
Good. Well, thank you.
All right.
Welcome.
Hopefully you like the videos and stick around. Okay, so we'll put that on a medium heat.
Hadn't got to that yet.
It's okay. You're also going to need a thermometer.
Digital thermometer is easier to manage because it gives you a more exact temperature.
Okay, so now you're going to want to do the citric acid.
Okay, and we need to dissolve that, yes?
In 1 cup of water.
1 cup of water. I need a bigger bowl.
1 cup of water.
You guys get to see how disorganized our cabinets are.
Oh, Angela It's 19:23 p.m. in the UK.
Oh, wow.
I love British soccer, football. You know what I mean?
Does the water need to be warm or cold?
He didn't say in the video.
Okay.
Let's go with warm.
Okay.
Because I'm
dissolve faster, I would imagine.
Iva is asking, can this be made with whole milk bought at the store?
Yes.
And yes, as long as it's not ultra pasteurized.
Yes.
Regular pasteurized is fine, or low pasteurized is even better. So now you're going to use it 1.5 TSP, 1.5 teaspoons. Okay, what kind of milk are you using? We just went over that. Ours is raw milk. Mama, stop the clanging, baby. It's getting loud. Okay, we're using our raw milk because we have a cow. We have a milk cow.
Right. And with that raw milk, we don't pasteurize it. We also do not pull the cream off of it. So this is going to be really good, really creamy. And our Jersey cow has a really high butter fat.
Oh, there's Claire. You can come on in, Claire. This is totally live, but you got to show yourself now.
Sorry.
That's okay.
What's the matter?
I have to take off my name tag.
No, what did you forget?
Well, I forgot my ring, and I forgot. Well, I didn't.
Come
have to
over
leave
here.
Yet. I don't.
She doesn't
Just
have to
cover it
leave
up.
yet.
I didn't have to leave yet. I had an interview.
There's Claire.
Hi.
So there's a lot of folks from the UK. Okay, so 1.5 teaspoons of citric acid, and it's important that it gets fully dissolved. He actually said that again and again.
Okay. 1.5 teaspoons.
Okay. Hey, Old Glory Farm is here, Mama.
Hey. I hope the little one is doing better.
Oh, Sweetie Claire says Bandana Grandma.
Aw.
It's so nice that we have that milk available. Yes, Faithfully Jen. We know Faithfully Jen, don't we? Pretty sure we know Faithfully Jen.
Okay. Carlene says, how can you tell if the milk is high pasteurized or not? You can tell because they label it. Like if you buy, what's that organic milk brand?
Horizon?
It's red. No, yes, Horizon, and then there's Stonyfield. Stonyfield, if you look on their cartons, it says UHT, ultra high temperature, and that means that's the high the ultra high hot pasteurization.
I am wearing my mittens, Bandana Grandma.
Yes.
I have them in my car right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so we also need to dissolve the rennet.
Okay, and how much water?
Quarter cup of water to 1/2 teaspoon of rennet.
Okay.
We're
now
making mozzarella.
Yes, we are.
The key to this water that we're putting into our milk is that it cannot be chlorinated. You need to have non-chlorinated water. We have well water, so it does not. It's not.
Germany,
it's not chlorinated.
I'm sorry. I just was looking at some of the people that are here. We've got people from Africa, Sweden,
Wow.
Germany.
Thank you for coming,
So,
guys.
aloha,
This is really
everybody.
cool. Aloha.
Greetings
Are you
and
at a-
salutations.
Are you guys at a point where I can say something?
Mm-hmm.
Depends on what it is.
Okay, so
But you got to get in the shot, Claire.
I can tell the peeps too. So I work full time at a grocery store right now, but there's some, I guess, acquaintances / friends of, well, they're kind of good friends because they're Christians and everything. And I went to talk to them because they are opening a coffee shop /
bakery.
Bakery.
Yeah.
Did you get another job?
Well, yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
She was basically just like, whenever we need help, I'll text you. We just talked about kind of my history and how they got to where they are. She gave me a tour. Super sweet lady. And I just wanted to tell you guys that she will be getting my help. And she's the sweetest lady I've ever met, honestly.
Oh, cool.
Well,
So,
and you have experience with baking.
Well, yeah. And she's like, do you have any experience with decorating cookies and stuff? And I was like,
Totally love that
kind of. I've never I'm not professional, but anyways, really super cool.
completely off topic,
Completely
but
off topic.
awesome.
That's awesome.
But awesome.
I wanted to tell you guys, and then I was going to go. So,
Okay.
have a good day.
Cindy says hello, Claire from London, Ontario, Canada.
Bye. Love you, kiddo.
And bye, honey.
Bye.
Love you. Love you. And Spirit Coach is from New York, representing.
Strange.
All right.
They put a film on the bottom of the... That's strange.
From Northwest Wyoming, loves acres. All right. Singleman, I can't find raw cow's milk here, and goat cheese sucks.
You don't have to use...
I agree.
Okay, time out. I love goat cheese, so... And everybody is entitled to their opinion. What I was going to say is you do not have to use raw milk. You can get a low pasteurized milk from a local store. A lot of dairies sell their milk in the stores locally that are low pasteurized milk. So.
Okay. What temperature we got on there, Mama?
I should say low temperature pasteurization. Because
we need, what's the temperature on there? On the milk.
You knew yet.
Because we're wanting to get this up to 90 degrees, but just before it's at 90 degrees, we're going to mix our citric acid in and mix it vigorously until it comes up to temp.
Okay, we're at 72.
So we could do that, but you got to keep mixing it till it gets to 90.
Yeah.
And also, we're going to need a place to put that because you got to pull it off the heat.
Right.
And
I'm on it.
Okay, that way we don't mess up your countertop.
Right, I'm on it. I got this.
Okay, so let's see. So then, do you put the citric acid in, and you're going to stir it till it gets to 90?
I thought it had to get to 90 first.
Negative, Ghost Rider.
Okay.
Negative, Ghost Rider.
Okay.
So citric acid goes in, and you are now going to be stirring.
Okay. Now, do I pour that through the slotted spoon, or does the rennet only go through the slotted spoon?
Nobody said anything about a slotted spoon. Here, what's happening here, folks, is she has tried to do this in the past, and it didn't work. And I said, well, let's give it another try with a video. And so she's bringing her experience from the past.
Well, and from other cheese making experience, I've made tons of goat cheese. And goat cheese is probably one of the easiest cheeses to make. And the reason I ask about pouring the rennet through the slotted spoon is because you want to distribute that rennet, even though it's dissolved in water, you want to distribute it through there, and then you take your slotted spoon and you do an up and down motion so that you're not disturbing the curd as much as you would if you're doing it vigorously.
No, I understand. Right now it's vigorously.
No, I know that, but that's what I was asking about.
You better get it going. Because it's going to be 90
All right,
degrees.
I'm going to pour this in here.
Okay, so that is the citric acid till it gets to 90 degrees.
I don't stir it vigorously till it gets to 90 degrees.
Yes.
No way.
Yes.
No way.
Please do.
No.
Please do. Mama, we agreed this was going to be a different method. We agreed in advance. Now she's betraying me. She's betraying me.
That just sounds so not right to me.
Scott got it. Negative Ghost Rider. The pattern is full. You are not cleared for a flyby.
Oh my goodness. See this?
Grim Cats. We'll probably be having pizza tonight.
It works.
I was watching him do it, Mama.
Now let me just ask questions here.
Are these going to be actual questions?
Well, it's kind of my knowledge in making cheese from before. So, no, not mozzarella, but I've made other cheese. When you add citric acid to a milk, it tends to curdle it, right?
That's part of the idea.
So if I'm vigorously stirring this, it's going to break up the curd too much. And we don't want that.
I'm just telling you what he did. I'm just telling you, baby.
Okay.
I knew you weren't going to be able to do this. I knew you weren't going to be able to. You were mentally not going to be able to handle it.
No.
She's like, put.
It's just not right.
I'm just showing you what the dude did. Top Gun 2 looks interesting. I don't know.
I've not seen the trailer.
Angela, what is rennet exactly? You may not want to know.
That's a Google search.
It's from an animal's stomach.
Yes.
And it's enzymes. It's
enzymes that help the animal to digest its food. So you can get vegetable rennet if that grosses you out.
Yep.
I have always used animal rennet when making an animal byproduct. So when I'm making cheese with cow's milk or goat's milk, I use an animal rennet.
Where are we at?
88.
Oh, we got to
0.3.
we got to get to 88 miles an hour.
Yes.
What's
well,
that
we're
reference? You should be darn near close.
Yeah.
Well, then, if it makes you feel better, just leave it now. This is heading to an epic fail. Leave it. Just leave it then.
It's too late.
And then he says immediately remove it from the heat.
Okay,
then you stir in your rennet.
Done.
Okay. Oops, look out for the spoon.
All right. Now,
Vegetable rennet sounds better. I think it tastes better.
Okay.
Now you do your thing.
I'm going to do this over the slotted spoon to distribute this. And go up and down.
You got to mix it all.
No, then I'm done. You don't mess with it.
Oh, this is so different than he did.
I know.
You're messing this up. Oh my gosh. She said she'd follow the instructions.
Yep.
Now
I did follow the instructions.
Okay, now we're way off. We're way off target.
It doesn't say stir vigorously. It just says stir in the rennet. I did stir in the rennet.
These are my instructions that I wrote down.
You make it.
Okay. It says count
Cover.
to 25, then stop. You didn't do 25. No, it's too late now. I can see it forming. Oh gosh.
Cover it.
Yes, cover and let sit for 5 or 10 minutes. So I don't know. I can't watch.
That's the wrong one.
This is going to be. We're making a science project. This started out as trying to make mozzarella cheese. Brad is out of his element. I have my list. We were following my list, and then all of a sudden, it's forget it.
You didn't tell me to do that 25 times.
You didn't get there because you were already done with it. How can we follow the instructions?
Okay.
Your
Deep
pills,
breath,
Garth.
Your pills, Garth.
Your pills,
Exactly what I
Garth.
was thinking.
Yeah. Instructions or suggestions, says Arizona Homestead. All right.
I would say suggestions.
The co-cooking Bluegrass Homestead says.
Time out. This is why we can't cook in the same kitchen.
This is why we can't have nice things, Mom. This is why we can't have nice things.
Close your eyes and hope for the best. Yes.
All right.
That's funny.
Okay. Let's see. She went off script. That's true. This is going to be mozzarella by default. Okay, so we're going to wait our 5 to 10 minutes. Then you're going to cut the curds. So you're going to need a knife, not the cheese.
I need a longer knife than that one. Thank you. As he stabs the table. Oh, come on. Don't do that.
It's a farmhouse table. Don't start with me. Don't start with me.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay.
You're right. I am not a follower of instructions. I very rarely follow the instructions.
All right, we are going to need to heat it back up to 105, so don't turn that off.
I didn't. I just turned it down a bit.
Okay, because what the dude said is we're going to cut the cross sections.
Mm-hmm. We're going to cut.
Then we're going to skim the
curds.
curds. We're going to skim the curds.
How do I skim the curds? What do I skim it with?
Your slotted spoon that you got.
Okay.
You're going to put that in another bowl because you're going to need that. Strain it.
Oh.
You strain it.
Okay? So when skimming, okay, that didn't make sense. Okay, I need another bowl.
Okay.
I got one right here.
Not just about ducks. What a cute channel you have. Only 6 subscribers, but I just subscribed to you, says BB.
Oh, thanks.
No, to the ducks channel.
No, that's really
cool.
Okay.
So you're gonna need a strainer.
Yes.
Now,
Okay.
next thing that's gonna happen, we're gonna cut the curds, skim them, and we're gonna just let them sit in a strainer. You want the fine strainer, Mama?
This is a fine strainer.
The fine strainer, please. The fine strainer, the metal one.
Okay, this.
That's what we want. That's what we want.
Because I have 3. I have this one, which I've always used for cheese. It has pretty small holes.
Oh,
and
Cobb.
then I've got a plastic one.
Cobb House Homestead says, Brad, there's a reason I do all my cooking outside. Outside I rule. Inside the kitchen has been claimed.
Okay. Do we need hot water?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Okay.
And we're not actually going to use water at all. We're going to use the whey.
The whey. Okay. That's
no
fine.
whey.
Whey, man.
Whey. Okay.
A side note on your rennet, if you do have liquid rennet, please keep it in the refrigerator.
Correct.
As I stated over on the counter.
Just set it on the burner back there. Do you guys think we've been waiting 5 minutes yet? What do you think out there?
We didn't set a timer.
No. Processing Tabasco peppers and saw the live notification. Hey,
oh
Hidden
gosh,
Hills
I hope
Homestead.
you're doing that outside.
Oh.
Tabasco peppers? Whew.
This is better than going to a movie. Marcy.
Oh my goodness.
Fried cheese curds, yes.
It's a different type of cheese, not
But,
mozzarella.
No. If this works, we're going to love it. Dawn Goff says, hello. And she's got many glasses.
Ew.
All right.
Okay, 3 minutes. Boy, she's been...
3 minutes?
Yeah.
It's not that hot.
It's not hot. It's only 90 degrees. That's lower than body temperature.
I'll tell you what, if you've never had fried cheese curds, guys, you are missing out on a bucket list thing in life.
What we found is the GAD cheese curds
Well,
from a local...
We're going crazy live. Watch this happen.
We could even make some.
I have it
Because
right
we
here.
have our lard over there.
Boom.
GAD cheese curds are some of the best around.
It's a company around here.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're expensive, but they're really good.
Oh. Everything's falling.
Could have a
Everything's
disaster
gone.
over here in just a
I'm
minute.
just cramming.
Do you need to weigh the way?
No, actually.
No, it's Tyler Woods. He's being silly.
Okay.
Okay, Bluegrass Homestead. Culver's has cheese curds. They're not good cheese curds.
They're okay.
Compared to the GAD cheese curds.
If you can't get cheese curds anywhere else but
Those are
Culver's,
adequate.
they're food,
It's
technically.
Technically fried cheese. But no, seriously, the regular cheese curds that are not battered are some of the best.
Okay. Now let's talk about the steps that are going to happen next.
Okay.
That way there's no surprise, right?
Surprise.
Like I said, we're going to cut the cheese curds.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to skim them and put them in that strainer to get the whey off of there. Okay?
Okay.
Then you let it sit. It's straining.
In here.
It's straining. Yeah. Then we're going to remove the cheese curds and we're going to squeeze out the whey. Squeeze it.
Okay.
You can come on by, Caleb.
I think it was the dog.
No, it's Caleb.
Oh.
There he goes.
Sorry. No, it's okay, bud.
Then you're going to take a little of the excess whey. We're going to add salt to it. And then we're going to heat that up to 105 degrees.
105?
Or 180.
That's what I thought. Okay, so I cut the cheese, then
Yes.
we heat it to 105 degrees.
Salt.
We salt it? No,
We salt
it
away.
down here. I'm up here. I'm
Okay.
just kind of reiterating.
Yes, ma'am.
Cut the cheese curds.
Cut the cheese.
Heat to 105 degrees. Okay, I believe it's been 5 minutes.
Cobb House says you should try making some South African treats. If what you eat sounds so good, you will love our meals. Wow.
Ooh.
Oh, I remember you guys now. I've actually seen some of your videos. Yeah, they're a family in
right.
South Africa.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
hi guys.
Hi.
Sorry that I didn't remember before. My memory's bad.
Okay, so I'm going to cut the cheese.
Okay. And it did its thing. Since we only have the one camera, guys, she'll show you here in a second, but it's kind of gelatinous. And it looks like to be about like that thickish. You don't think it's...
I don't think it's right. But I don't know. We'll see.
It did look kind of blobby for the other guy.
Yeah, but it's more of like when I make yogurt, it's more solid. Oh, come on, stop that.
It's spinning.
It's spinning.
It's spinning.
There we go. Stop. Full stop.
Okay. I think it's going to be okay. You didn't stir vigorously enough.
Okay. Now I'm going to
Remove them.
remove them. I need to move this.
Yeah, you're gonna make a
burner.
mess.
I'm gonna burn myself.
They go into the strainer. Oh yeah, that's right. This is gonna be awesome, even though you didn't follow the instructions.
Boy.
This is gonna be awesome. Bluegrass Homestead is yelling. It's been 5 minutes. Heat, heat, heat.
Get on it.
Okay, I have attached. I'm laughing so much. It would be bad at this.
Our strainer's not big enough.
Uh-oh, that's a
I
problem.
know, that's why I got the other one.
No, it's just because you like the other one.
And it works.
Here you go. You will try a Canadian dish sometime like poutine. Yeah, we can do that.
Isn't that just gravy on potatoes or gravy on french fries?
Heck yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, we do that all the time. We just don't call it poutine.
Poutine. Well, then why'd you get rid of the good strainer?
It just set it
At
down.
least strain it first before you put it in the big one with the big holes.
I was going to pour the water back in.
Good Lord in heaven. Oh my Lanta. This is why we can't have nice things.
No.
All right. Oh. The anticipation is palpable. You know what? I think there's a lot in there because of our cow. Because she's got a lot of butter fat.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a lot. If this works, we are so not buying cheese anymore.
Okay with that. I hate buying mozzarella cheese from the store. It doesn't taste very good.
Angela Galloway says fireworks going off in England, UK, bonfire night. Bonfire night.
Oh, fun.
Is that like a holiday or something? Because that's
Guess it's bonfire night.
cool. Bonfire night.
Sounds like fun.
BC truck.
Hey,
What's up,
BC?
Bob Broseph? Been a long time, my friend. I hope things are going well for you.
Oh,
Let's see. All right. Mommy and Daddy are fighting. If this is the worst fighting gets, okay, I'll take that. All right, so now we've got whey. You think you ought to strain that? Okay. It says 5th of November, no holiday. It's just the thing they do, I guess. Because now what has to happen, Mama, is we put the salt in the whey, and we're going to heat it up to 180. And so with that, you squeeze it.
I know. I'm just rolling it to get some out. And you see, it's not going through the big hole.
There's life is awesome every day. They're from Australia. Cool.
Very cool.
Hi, Michelle.
Minga
Puerto
is from
Rico.
Puerto Rico. We were talking about Puerto Rico today in history.
Yeah.
Actually, we were talking about explorers and how Ponce de Leon went and he was the governor of Puerto Rico and was a very bad guy.
Did not do well.
He treated the natives like slaves and was very bad.
That guy's a punk.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
No.
Okay. So now we technically don't need that much whey.
It's okay. I know we have to put this in it to heat it.
Correct.
And then knead it.
Correct. But now the salt goes in there.
How much salt?
Well, you're using more than we need. So I would... Oh, now you've got me off target here.
Just what does it say?
It said 1 tablespoon.
Okay.
But maybe just a generous tablespoon. Is that... I don't know. Because there's more. All right. Now that gets heated up to 180, and you're going to try to get as much of the whey off of this as you can, is what I think.
Okay.
I love that kettle. Where did you get it? Oh, the strainer?
This I got from Aldi. This strainer right here I got from Aldi. The kettle, no, they don't see the tea. Oh, the tea kettle I got from Walmart.
Oh, yeah. All right. Hello from Arizona. I lived in Puerto Rico back in the 60s. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to catch some of the comments. If you guys actually have any questions, please put them in all caps just so it's easier for me to find them. Because it's kind of hard to see on this little computer. Okay. Let's see.
problem is there's still stuff in here.
I know. That's why I was thinking you probably should strain that out. Just dump it right here. I'll help you.
Okay.
Do you want me to dump it in the
bowl?
Unique Backyard Homestead says, "Hey guys, I'm getting moringa all over the place. Trying to put it in capsules because I can't. I'll tell you. Oh, she's spilling, or he or she is spilling. I'll tell you what, man. Look at this. Works for me.
Yeah.
All right. They have an Aldi. Watching from Central California. Woo! Look out. You're getting it on the hot pad.
Oh.
Okay. This looks really great. It looks like the right consistency too, Mama. What's the matter?
I don't know where my screen is.
Mama, we're on TV. You got to speak.
I know. There's salt in here.
Then don't use that anymore. Oh, you need more salt?
No, I just got to get back in the way.
Oh.
There. Got to get it back in the way.
Are you planning on doing a Mexican blend cheese for street tacos? Asks Spicy White Bear. No, to be honest, we just were trying to make mozzarella cheese. We've never done it. And we have access to all this milk. What will you do with the whey? My son drinks whey muscle milk. Is it the same stuff? I don't know. But if you want it, you can come get it.
Ooh,
you got your salt right here.
Yeah, I know. I didn't dissolve the salt yet. It's all right.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Okay.
More than necessary. Usually we give it to our chickens or / pigs if we have any at the moment. We don't at the moment, so.
Okay. Cobb House Homestead is asking, just seeing you guys have a ton of cold weather coming. Do we have the wood sorted?
Yes.
Yes.
Look, we have still some out in the driveway. We've some of it under a tarp. It just has to get stacked. And then we have some, just a little bit more to split.
Well, one of the things we got to do is actually the motor that's on our splitter is kind of done. It gave up the ghost, so we had to get another motor that will fit on that splitter. So we've got the motor, but now we got to swap it out because I've got I don't even have a half cord left that I got to split. So that's easily just an afternoon.
Yeah.
How close to Fresno? Oh, they're asking somebody else here.
Okay, so now I just need to squeeze this, right?
Mustang Sally, says, how much cheese will this make? Yeah, you're trying to squeeze it out.
It looks like it's going to be about a pound.
That looks like a pound. Looks like bigger to me. But you would know better. You really would know better.
When I've made it before, it's been about a pound.
So a gallon of our milk would make a pound of cheese. For us, that's an incredible deal.
It looks like more now because there's still whey in it.
Well, and since it's fresh mozzarella, you don't have to get it all out.
Right. Well, you do for it to last longer.
If you want to keep it in the fridge. Minga, how can I use your link for Amazon? I've been trying to use it, but it's not working. Huh.
I used it this morning.
I
was paying attention to it this morning.
I'll look after this video is done. I can't do it right now because I've got this window open, but I'll check. There's one in this video, but thank you for thinking of us. That'd be great. I spend a lot of money for whey protein powder. Is that the same? This is straight up whey. So what I'm guessing they do is they probably dehydrate this and powder it.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Okay, this is 109.
Old Glory says, looking good so far. I'm wondering if she makes her own cheese. Do you make your own cheese?
Probably. This is, okay.
180.
Okay, we skipped this step here.
You got all over there. Yeah.
You were supposed to be giving me instructions.
You got off the map.
No, you told me to cut the cheese and then to strain it.
That's what he did.
But he didn't. You didn't tell me to heat it up. We were supposed to heat it before straining it.
It's going to be okay.
So now we have to get this to 180?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Turn it up.
All right. Take a little of, yeah, that's what it says. Take a little, squeezing the whey. Take a little of the excess whey and add 1 tablespoon of salt. Heat that to 180. And you've got your curds. Then we're going to pull those to another bowl. And what you're going to do is you're going to take that hot liquid and dump it on the curds, and then we're going to strain it. You're basically heating it. Or stretch it. Stretch it. Okay, had to ask. We are dealing with a current temperature of 77 Fahrenheit at 10 p.m.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. No, thank you.
Deal with that. See, I know you guys, are scared about the temperatures here, but
I would take the cold over the heat.
Cold over the heat.
What is the name of the battery car jumper that you use? It's called, it's right around in the other room. I'll go get it. You talk to them.
Okay. We got stretchy stuff still in the pot.
Because that's cheese.
Yeah.
You got to talk to them.
I know.
It's kind of TV.
Is it kind of TV?
It's TV.
It's TV.
You got to talk to them.
Okay. See, I've made cheese before. I've made mozzarella cheese unsuccessfully. So we'll see how this goes.
Are you skeptical?
I'm actually scared. But the nice thing is it didn't cost us anything.
Here it is.
The
NoCo Genius Boost. I love this thing, and we use it all the time. And I can't believe it. It's light. This thing will start a tractor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. How much mozzarella do you use when baking pizza for your family?
Ooh. We probably use 2 pounds of shredded, low moisture, shredded stuff that you buy at the store.
But everybody gets their own pizza.
Yes. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we don't make just 1 or 2 pizzas. We make 5 or 6. Small little 12-inch pizzas. That way everybody gets exactly what they want on their pizza. And if they don't eat it all, which is usually what happens, they put it in a Ziploc bag, they mark it with their name, and stick it in their refrigerator, have it for lunch.
Okay, we need to have a different bowl, or I need to get rid of this.
Okay, we'll go with this. I got
Oop, look, give me the towel.
Give me this. No, it's give me
okay. It typically takes...
I cannot believe I just did that.
You just dumped it?
I just dumped it in the sink.
We can usually give it to our chickens, or there's a lot of reasons to keep it.
Well, and generally, you don't want to put whey down in the septic tank.
Why is that?
I don't remember what I had learned. That it's just not good for the bacteria that's in there. But I would think that they would eat it.
Okay, Bandana Grandma is asking, is it possible to make Munster cheese at home?
I would imagine it's possible. But honestly, I really don't have any idea. Look at
That's mozzarella.
It looks like snot.
Okay, let's talk about what's going to happen moving forward.
Okay.
Here, let me eat it.
It's going to be really salty, I bet.
Want some?
No.
Sure?
No. Stop! It's like boogers.
Tastes like awesome.
Okay.
It really does.
Okay.
Oops, I got snot on the computer.
Shame on you.
Don't do that. Go shut it off.
I'm not. How can I shut it off?
By the button that you just
mashed? I wasn't
mashed.
pressing down. I didn't press anything down.
I got all the ingredients at home to make some mozzarella too.
Oh, good.
She's in her apron. Hello, you crazy kids. Okay, so let's talk about getting back on.
I'm listening.
It is a little salty. Kind of tastes like, maybe you got a smashing and smattering of seawater in your face.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so what's the temperature?
It's pretty warm.
Well, what's the temperature?
It's got to come back up.
I'm asking you what it is.
I don't know yet.
Press the button, Margot. 140.
It doesn't. It's not instant. It has to come up to temperature. Goodness gracious. We're at 140.
Okay. So, what's going to happen at the end of this is you're going to take some of that and you're going to put it in there.
I'm listening.
This has become
This is
out
so
of
loud.
control. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you're going to stretch it. You're going to do that thing that the guy does that you know how to do because you do it with the bread.
Kneading it.
You're going to knead it.
Stretch and pull.
Stretch and
Stretch
pull.
and pull.
Swish and flick. Right?
Yes.
So that's why you're doing this part. Because are you going to need hot gloves?
Maybe.
Because that's going to be hot.
We're going to have hot gloves.
All right.
I will just have to deal with it.
Susie, do you have to use rennet? Yes, you do.
Yes. Anytime you're making cheese, you have to use rennet. It can be liquid rennet, it can be liquid animal rennet, liquid vegetable rennet, or rennet tablets. When we first started making cheese, we used the tablets and never worked right. So,
that's already the mozzarella. You just got to string cheese.
Yeah. But you have to use rennet to make. Time out. You can make farmer's cheese, which is a very crumbly, fresh cheese with straight vinegar.
Yep.
Or lemon juice if you prefer. That's a super easy cheese to do. So you don't necessarily have to have rennet to make that. But your harder cheeses, you have to have rennet. Mozzarella, you have to have rennet. Goat cheese, you have to have rennet.
Okay, so then where you at, baby?
Hold on, I'm looking.
145, 7, 150.
I'm high, too.
I know, it's just...
It's taking forever.
For us city folks, we just use whole milk or heavy cream or combo of both. Okay.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah. The only thing that's important is make sure it's not ultra pasteurized.
Right.
And yeah. Okay, dandelion jam. Ears picking up. Most cooking is forgiving and tolerates variance. If you listen to some experts, you're going to get impressions that cooking didn't exist before digital scales.
Right, when they 500 grams of flour.
Precisely.
What does that translate to? Because, I know how to convert that, but yeah, 100 years ago, they didn't have, they had scales, but commonly they didn't use scales.
Right.
They pretty much threw in the flour, threw in your cake yeast, because that's what they had. They didn't have active dry yeast sitting in their freezer. And then they threw in their water and their everything, and just, it went by feel. It wasn't, exact measurements.
Okay. I think you're going to need to get your hot gloves.
I don't have any hot gloves.
And how are we going to do this?
I'm just going to have to wing it.
Okay, because then it's probably good enough.
I'm not going to heat it up to 180
So technically, the guy said 180 degrees.
So,
and you're going to pour it over the top of that. Then you're going to pull it out. And what he said to do was to kind of let gravity do its thing. The whole idea is you want it to be stretched into where it gets all nice and smooth.
Right.
That's it. But it does need to be covered.
Okay.
He said, yeah, it does need to be covered. Okay. 40 wooded acres for $39,000. You must be nearby us.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay, here it goes.
Okay, what are your plans for Thanksgiving? Are you home? Are you cooking a turkey? Ooh, careful, Mama. Yeah, we generally do the big whole family. Everybody comes over, and the big turkey. It has to be a butterball turkey, even though there are wild turkeys around here everywhere, and I don't mean the adult beverage kind. I mean actual turkeys. We almost hit them all the time.
Yeah, we do.
And I think that's probably not hot enough yet. But yeah, no, we do the whole thing. And it's like, what do we have? We have like the roasted turkey,
mashed potatoes,
gravy,
stuffing.
Has to have corn, your fresh homemade biscuits,
sweet potatoes.
rolls.
I make a sweet potato casserole that's not with the marshmallows. And the homemade rolls.
It's actually so horrible how much food we make.
Yeah.
But then everybody comes over and I struggle with watching the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade every year. I didn't do it last year.
2 years now, I think we haven't watched it.
But for just whatever reason, just growing up, that's what you do. Mom's cooking, and we're watching the Thanksgiving parade. But it's become such a big commercial, I just can't do it anymore.
And a lot of stuff on there is very inappropriate for kids.
Oh, he smokes turkey.
Ooh.
Derek smokes the turkey.
Yeah.
Oh, and your French bread, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just say there's a lot of leftovers.
Yeah.
Well, and you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it too, now that there's not as many kids at home and won't be home,
yeah,
we're going to have to really figure out how to scale it back. I don't know how to cook for less than an army.
Yeah. David and Jonathan won't be home for Thanksgiving this year, so we'll just have to wing it, I guess.
You guys ever make fried turkey? Yes.
We've never made it, but we've had it, and we've had a turducken.
You guys know what a turducken is?
A turducken is where they debone a turkey, a chicken, and a duck, and then they lay them together. They put the duck inside the chicken, and then both of them inside the turkey, and then they tie it up and then deep fry it.
It's ridiculous.
It is so good.
What? Is it not hot enough?
It's plenty hot, in my opinion.
Well, I mean, for
I
the
can't
extra
put my fingers
mozzarella.
in it. It's 150 plus. Yeah, I think so, but.
Yeah. Oh, there's somebody here that's going to be going to the Macy's parade.
Oh, fun.
You see, I think that would be probably a lot of fun because you're not just bludgeoned with commercial after commercial after commercial.
Yeah.
All right. I still can't cook for less than 7 people. I know that feeling.
It's hard. I mean, we made cabbage rolls the other day, and we had enough for 3 meals. But when you make cabbage rolls, you make a lot because they're so piddly that it's really, it's just you don't want to make it too terribly often. So. Well,
it's like our lasagna. When I make lasagna, it takes me an hour to just make it, and I make a huge mess.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But then you just stick that in the fridge and you bake it for the next day or whatever. But like stuffed cabbage rolls, it would take me a good long time.
I think this is working.
I don't think it's hot enough. He said that if it gets, I know. You want me to do it? I'll do it.
No, honey. I can tolerate hotter water than you can.
He said that if it cools off, you got to put more heat on it.
Oh.
Just saying.
That's still hot.
Okay. Singleman says, I'm too shy to upload. Okay. TS, Dogs and Dragonflies Farm. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, sir, or ma'am, whoever you may be. Let's see. Silver Eagle, tea tree soap, ! I need a price for that. We haven't.
Price check.
Yeah. We were busy making the hand cream and the beard balm and the lip balm, so we have not actually gotten around to making more soap. So I apologize for that. Need it, baby, need it. Okay. Leftovers are the best part. Yeah? You can make deconstructed cabbage casserole. Galumpki casserole.
We actually make a version, we call it unstuffed cabbage casserole, where it's the cabbage is chopped and the rice and the tomatoes and the ground beef are all in big casserole, and we do that once in a while.
All right, well, so you gotta, just now you knead it into the balls like they do. I think that heat is what's helping.
Yeah.
Okay.
But once it comes out of this pot, it's burning hot.
I can't cook for a lot of people, but I'll grill for the whole neighborhood. All right. Silver Eagle, when you get it. Yeah, we will try. See, there it is. You want, how about this?
No.
Leave it in there with this.
No, but then when I have to touch it,
it'll still be okay.
This is working.
Look at there. Okay. Okay, Brad. Jessica wants one of the kittens. Okay.
They're in Spain, honey.
No, I think she's trying to give me, because I must have missed a comment.
Oh.
Well, yeah, contact us. If you live in central Wisconsin, we got 3 little kitties that need a home. Well, actually 2. One is spoken for.
One is spoken for.
One is spoken for. Look at that. That looks, see, look. I knew we could do it.
And we skipped a step.
Ah! We made it.
Is that, okay, just making sure it's not touching the burner.
It's not burning yet. Look at that. Now we're talking. Look at there. You got to go around and show them close, Mama. That looks good.
I gotta go this way.
I think it could be time for some caprese salad. Woo! Oh, but where are we going to get fresh? Look at that. It looks like a nice big... Looks like... It's funny because right here... Hold it back up there again. It looks like it's huge. Yes.
Nice.
All right. For Jessica.
The question is, should I stretch it back out and put it back in the hot water?
Why? It looks good.
Okay, fine.
Why would you do that again? No, I'm curious as to why you would think to do that.
I don't know.
It looks smooth now. Okay.
Okay. There. We made mozzarella.
It worked.
Amazingly enough, I can't believe we made mozzarella and skipped a step.
Okay, now, but let it sit, and you got to try it.
Okay.
Set it right there.
No, I'm going to get a plate.
Chunk.
Set it on the...
I know, doesn't that look good, guys? Jeez. It's nice and soft and squishy. Feels like a butt. Like a baby butt.
My goodness.
We haven't had a baby around here for a long time.
No.
Ah, success. Look at that. As I drop it on the floor.
I definitely need heat gloves. Oh, my.
Yeah, look at that. And where's the scale, Mama? This feels like more than a pound to me. Okay. My big little brother. Yeah, this feels like more than a pound to me, but I make up individual frozen turkey dinners with the leftovers. That's pretty cool. All right. Oh, Silver Eagle, we will get to it as quickly as we can.
What?
He or she, I don't know, obviously, wants soap, and it's for an anniversary present. Hello, Alicia. Okay, go ahead and measure it. Or weigh it, measure it.
I gotta weigh the plate.
I never doubted you, Christa.
I doubted myself.
I knew you could do it. Even, we needed instructions.
1 pound, 4 ounces.
I knew it was more than a pound.
But I was pretty darn close.
All right, here, cut you off a little. I bet it's going to be a little salty, but we'll see. It doesn't want right?
It won't slice until it's cold.
Yeah, until it's cold. All righty.
Get the knife.
It's stringy. You got the right consistency?
I don't know. It's not very salty at all.
It's good. I wonder if it melts.
I won't find out until you make pizza.
No, put it on. Here. That is a beautiful ball of cheese. Thank you. I'm going to find out if it melts right now. You talk to the people.
Talk to the people. Let's see.
It tastes very milky.
Is it a boy or a girl? A ball of cheese. It's very milky. It doesn't have enough salt.
Yeah, it tastes very milky.
I think we're going to have to try this again, but follow the instructions this time.
Yes.
And I think I need to watch the video.
Yes.
Okay, here's a question. Are you guys available to adopt a 57-year-old lady?
It melted
Yes,
fine.
definitely. Yes, Vernon, the pigs would love that whey. And we have fed our pigs whey many, many times. That's, whey and milk and eggs that are too gross to eat. And
It melted just fine.
Well, good.
All right, we are on the road to
I
success.
think we need to try it again.
I think so. Well,
yes, we feed the whey to the chickens.
We absolutely
Except
do.
for the stuff I accidentally dumped down the sink.
I'm curious though. It tastes very milky. Like, I mean,
right. Like there's not enough salt in it.
Definitely.
That's why I think we should try it again.
You want to do it again?
Yeah.
We got plenty of milk.
I know.
All right, you don't want to do that live again, do you? Do you?
I don't know. It doesn't matter to me.
Let's roll. Let's roll on. Okay.
Might as well. Grab a gallon. All right, let's dump this into the bowl over on the side. Clean our utensils.
Oh, there's apple cider back here.
Oh, yum.
All right, here you go. Mama, grab this.
Wow. All right.
Well, and now our fridge is cleaned up.
Uh-oh, I better save milk tonight.
Yeah, you better.
All right, let's put this in.
Do it! I'll get the popcorn, says Marcy. Next up, pizza. Okay. Taste changes as it ages. That's interesting. I mean, there's not a lot of whey.
There's not a lot of flavor to it, in my opinion.
No, there isn't.
That's why it's like, let's try it again, because I'd like to follow the instructions.
James Bond says, why do pigs like the whey? I think it's just food. I mean, we've had 5 sets of pigs now.
Yeah.
And
every single one of them.
They just whack. They love it.
And the Don, he gives his pigs powdered whey. What it is it's a high protein.
Yeah. Puts muscle on them.
Yeah, it's a high protein part of the milk. So.
Do we make our own butter? Yes. Yes, we do. Yes, and we do have a video on that. So this is. I wonder if the age of the milk has anything to do with it.
No, I don't think so, because that milk still tastes good.
You just made my wife jump up for popcorn. All right.
That's funny.
It's the protein, says Bubby Dooloo. Bubby Dooloo. All right. Okay, let's see. Question. You pronounced my name right. Good.
All right.
Get it warm. Will you post the recipe after the show? We can, but it's easy. It's 4 things. It's a gallon of milk, and then 1.5 teaspoons of citric acid,
dissolved in 1 cup of water.
1/2 teaspoon of rennet, and then the salt.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
All right. There you go.
All right, let's set this.
Do you want to
aside.
watch the video?
Oh no, it's fine.
You could watch this video.
No, that's okay.
Okay. Let's see. Bring me a bowl, Marcy says. Do you use whey in bread making? Question.
Yes, you can. I generally, the funny thing is I usually don't keep the whey around to do that. So, because I usually will dump it right away. We'll take it to the pigs. We'll put it in a pig bucket or a chicken bucket or whatever. And those scraps will go out to the animals.
Well, here's a good point Jessica is making. I was taught when stretching mozzarella to stretch it until it gets a shiny in appearance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did.
Oh, and let's see. What's that name there? My single mom life 7. I'm listening to you from my 9-to-5 office job, wishing I was not here doing the homestead stuff. Well, we're glad that you're here with us anyway.
Hopefully you don't get in trouble for watching this.
Can you make mozzarella without lactose in the milk? That is a good question.
I don't know.
You still need the metal strainer.
It's right.
Woman.
Man. Got it.
Cheese has to go in the fridge to firm up. Yeah, I made a kind of a plop. I think I'll do it like that.
Just put it in a Ziploc bag.
No, I'm gonna put it in the fridge like you said. I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, you got to put it in a Ziploc bag though, so it doesn't dry out. Smack.
I'm a cheese smacker.
All right, so we need our bowls for our water. Over there. And our rennet. 1 cup of water.
Grab that cheese. Let's see. I use it instead of water in my bread recipes. You know, that would make sense for the whey.
Yeah. It's good. I mean, you can actually even use it to boil pasta, too.
Yep.
You know, there's no need to waste it. And, you know, the reason is I just honestly just don't think about it.
In you go.
You know, we usually have a lot going on, so I just don't think about it. Okay. Where'd my hat? There it is.
Isn't there a cheese made from whey? Parmesan. I don't know. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Let's find out. Let's ask the Google machine.
Okay, we heat this to 90 degrees, right?
Yep.
Or do we put the citric acid in it first?
Well, that's what he said.
Okay.
Recipe for Parmesan cheese. Let's see. Go. It's ricotta, Carolyn is saying. Parmesan crisps. Oh, that looks good.
Oh, you
Look
just
at
bake
that.
them, yeah.
Oh, my gracious. Traditional recipe. Cultures from health.
Yeah.
Don't forget to cover it. Yeah, Arlene.
All right, so I'm dissolving. If you're new to the stream, we're gonna make another batch of mozzarella and see if it changes, if it turns out any different. If you follow the instructions.
Oh
so
wow!
I'm dissolving 1.5 teaspoons of citric acid in some water.
It's a lot more entailed making
Well, I'm not
Parmesan.
ready for that yet.
Get this in.
Parmesan has to sit for a whole year. It's a 12-month curing process.
Yeah, I want to learn how to do cheddar next.
Good luck.
Cheddar's next. I'm going to get it. Okay. We have the milk.
I know we have the milk.
You know?
I know. There's our citric acid. We need 1/2 teaspoon of liquid rennet in 1/4 cup of water.
That's an excellent point here. Whey is the best way to ferment pig grain. That's a good idea. Thank you for that one.
Now, elaborate on that. What kind of
for
grain?
Food.
No, I know that. What kind of grain would you ferment for pigs? I'm just curious.
I bet you could use just about anything. Corn.
You don't want to feed them corn, though. It gets them too fat.
Right at the end.
Well, maybe right at the end.
Right at the end.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put this citric acid in here.
Go ahead.
And stir it vigorously.
And then you bring it up to the temperature. Okay. Do you make your own yogurt? Yes. We make tons of yogurt.
I make yogurt. Actually, all that milk that was in there I was going to make yogurt with. That's okay. We make yogurt probably twice a month.
Yep.
I make 9 or 10 quarts after I've strained out some of the whey.
Grim Cats. It's funny. Colby cheese. Just run down the road to Colby.
That's where it was invented.
Yeah. We're in Colby probably 5 times a month.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yep. We've had warm Colby from there before. It's really good.
Oh yeah. It is amazing how much the actual air, the way that it makes the cheese taste differently. That's why it's such a big deal that certain places in the world have certain flavors of cheese.
Right. Well, or even breads. Like San Francisco is famous for their sourdough bread.
Yep.
You can buy the San Francisco culture, the sourdough culture, but it will never ever taste like that if you make it anywhere else.
Yep. Do you make your own milk kefir?
I do not anymore. I have. We use water kefir. That okay, I'll be honest. I don't like really chunky milk. Thick milk, it's just not. Or warm milk. I'm not a fan. It's got to be very cold. But the water kefir gives you the same benefit without the dairy. So if you have dairy issues, but you still want that good probiotic, water kefir is super, super easy and really good for you. I love water kefir. It's sweet.
Yep. Okay, Single Man says, I ferment the commercial pig feeder, so the regular old, what you would buy, pig feeder, for 48 hours with the whey instead of plain water. Yeah, and you know what? The thing is this. I would like to see the numbers on how much more nutrition they get, because I know they get more nutrition out of the grains by fermenting that for the animals.
Right. Right. There's another channel I've watched. What's that one family that they have a lot of kids up in Canada?
Gridlessness?
No, not gridlessness. They sing and they play music.
Yeah, they're believers.
Not Bieber.
Doesn't matter.
I'm sorry, I can't remember the name of the channel, but they ferment grain, but they use individual grains like oats and barley and then the regular. But that's for their chickens.
Right.
I take that back. I don't know if they do pigs, but.
Well, I'll tell you this. Okay, when we used to raise rabbits, we would grow wheatgrass for our rabbits. Now, it's the same exact wheatgrass that if you're into healthy living, it's the same wheatgrass you would buy from the store and then juice it. But all it was wheat berries. And what we did the study on that was that if you gave the rabbit wheat berries, then they're only getting about 20% of the nutritional value that could be given them, and then so 80% is waste.
Yeah.
Well, if you sprouted grains, then it flips, and you get 80% of the nutritional value, and so it's a better way to go. So I'm guessing the fermenting is the same thing. I'm guessing.
Hot pad, please.
Yes, ma'am. Is it already ready?
It's just about. Yeah.
Okay. Did you tell them what you're doing?
I'm heating this up with the citric acid to 90 degrees, and I think we're just about there.
Yep.
Yep. Done.
Then in goes the rennet. You all right?
I've got an itch on my arm. Okay. So in goes the rennet, and I'm going to go ahead and do it the way I like to. Through a slotted spoon to help distribute the rennet, which has been dissolved up and down.
You said 25 seconds.
25 seconds?
That's what it said. Count to 25.
1, 2,
You're already
3,
at 10.
4, 5, 6,
10,
7, 8, 9,
14,
10,
14,
11,
15,
12,
16,
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
Cover it. There we go. Let it sit.
5 minutes. I'm going to set it 5 minutes.
Okay. Then you
we
cut
it
while you're heating it back up to 105. You all right?
Yeah, it's something irritating.
Okay.
Anyway. Okay.
All right. Do you guys soak your grains and legumes? For our animals, no. And we really should. And we're going to.
Yeah.
But we do not yet currently.
Right. Hey, Rose of Sharon.
Oh, hey. How's it going?
Yeah. The replay is going to be funny because we're making mozzarella cheese twice.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the Thrive Life Black Friday sale. Yes.
Alicia.
It's coming up. What is it?
Was counting too fast. I know.
Gotta go making dinner. See ya, BB.
See you later.
All right. Christa is allergic to Brad. Oh. You guys are not nice.
No, we've been together almost 30 years, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something to irritate my
Something
skin.
scratch you?
Yeah.
Not there yet.
3 minutes, 50 seconds.
Oh, good for you. Okay. I've been trying to get it. I get to it. Forgetful. Yeah, when you can ferment your grains for your animals, it's way better. And it's much more cost effective, too, because they don't need to eat as much.
Right.
But there's that added step of, okay, I'm going to dump this in here and making sure you don't let it go too long. And
Right. And the issue we have here is during the wintertime, you have to have not a dedicated space, but you have to have a space where it's not going to freeze.
Yep.
So we would have to put it in the basement because even our garage freezes. So it should be interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're going to follow the instructions,
I have to let it sit for 5 minutes.
I know.
We're here. We haven't done this part right. Yeah.
Correct.
So we're going to cut it, then heat it to 105 degrees. Then remove it and let it sit for another 5 minutes.
Yeah, but it'll be out of there then.
No, it will not. No, it will not. Because then here you remove the curds. And he says, I can't follow the directions.
No. Hold on. This was a me thing here. This is all one. Yes, it is. Pretty sure. Now she's bringing out the old instructions.
Cheese book.
The old instructions. That's just for my family too. My garage freezes in Utah. All right.
Gosh, and we're in Wisconsin. We have a heated garage, but it takes a lot of propane to heat that garage.
We don't generally heat it unless we got to do something in there.
Right. When we're working in there, then we'll heat it.
Bandanagram of 30 years. Was that pre or post braids? It was high school.
Yeah, it was.
High school.
Okay. Oh, see here, if you're using raw milk, heat to 88 degrees. Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, there's mess up one.
Wait a minute. Okay, this is backwards. Okay, so here it says to heat it to 88 degrees for raw milk, 90 for pasteurized milk, and then you add the rennet first.
Well, now what are we going to do? Well, it's too late.
I'm gonna keep reading. Hold on.
It's too late. Yeah, don't you cut the curds and reheat it. That's what I'm saying.
No, okay, no, I'm sorry. I skipped a step here. So you're supposed to add the citric acid first.
We did.
And then you pour the milk on top of the citric acid.
Okay, that's
funny.
Over
That's
the
fine.
top.
Then you add the rennet after heating it. Leave it undisturbed for 5 minutes. Oh, if it's raw milk, you leave it for 10 minutes.
That's why it probably didn't solid up like you wanted.
Probably. Check the curd at this point. It should look like custard, with a clear separation between the curd and the solid. The curd, which is the solid, and the whey that is the liquid. If the curd is too soft or the whey is too milky, let it sit for a few more minutes. The whey was too milky.
Vernon.
This is from Cultures to Health. This
Thank
is
you.
their cheese making.
Thank you, Vern.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
At
Sainthood.
Then,
oh.
that point, you cut the curd. Then you put it on the stove. Heat it up to 90 degrees if it's raw milk.
Why did we even bother doing this instruction?
I'm just showing you I'm just reading what Cultures for Health says. Okay.
But it needs to be 10 minutes. You said 10 minutes.
I'm going to see, is there nope, it needs to be longer. 10 more minutes.
10 more minutes.
Or 5 more minutes.
20 more minutes.
No.
And then we're good. Too many instructions.
You're right.
I agree, Big Sky Dreamer. How come you do not use Thrive Life Moringa? They don't have Moringa.
Thrive Life does not have Moringa.
No, that'd be awesome, actually.
Yeah.
Tammy, I am confused too. You've thoroughly made this not a cheese making video.
It is a cheese making video.
No.
No, you know what it really is? It's a following instructions video.
Which
we're not doing.
Not me. I wanted to.
Here.
It's too late. You messed it up.
Did not mess it up. I haven't done anything wrong. Nothing wrong. He's giving you instructions for pasteurized milk because that's what he used. He didn't tell you there's a difference.
Then why did you switch?
I didn't switch.
On the last one.
Because you skipped the step.
I didn't skip a step.
Are we going to argue on live TV?
I guess we could go back and watch it. Can always go back and watch it.
Come on now.
Cut the curd. Not yet.
It's not ready yet. You got to see a distinction between the two.
Yeah. Okay, so then you do whatever you want with that then, because I don't think it matters at this point. I really don't. Here's our instructions.
It's a science video, yeah.
Yeah, thank you, not just about ducks. You could probably actually learn something from the first half of this video.
Yeah.
When we were following and then it got all cattywampus.
We are cattywampus.
Cattywampus. Okay. So has anybody got any questions while we wait for another 3 minutes and 11 seconds? Here we go. No dough acres. I agree. If it still comes out like cheese, it's cheese. I agree. Yeah. It's a video. Hang in there. This is going to work out. Tammy, I believe in your powers. I think Christa has it this time. I don't think it was bad last time.
No, it wasn't bad last time.
Yeah. Okay, Alicia. Candy, 75. Okay. She understands, or he. Well, I'm going to go with I'm hoping that Candy is a girl's name, but, you know, we live in a weird time, don't we?
Where are all the kids? Well,
they were finishing
Claire,
their school.
Yeah, I think they've all snuck upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
They might have been finished.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just looking to see if the curd is actually set. And it has. Look. Look.
Uh-huh.
See it? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and cut the curd.
Even though you're not waiting the time?
It's only 2 minutes. I'm not waiting this. We have live here. We can't. Okay, so we're going to cut the curd.
Aren't you supposed to heat it up now?
No, we cut the curd, then we heat it up.
Okay.
You threw the directions away.
Okay. Okay.
This looks way different.
She's cutting the cheese.
No, I'm cutting the curd. This isn't cheese yet.
Not yet.
The trick to cutting a curd that's floating in whey is going back and forth because it spins.
How's the beard balm feeling? It actually feels really good. I like it. I like it. My beard is not, it's not good enough yet. Like it's at that weird stage where it's just long enough where you can't really comb it, but it's long enough to be pokey still. Yeah.
Okay, now we heat it.
Dude, where's the close-up?
Nana, come.
Nana, come.
Nana, come here. I dropped some stuff on the floor. Come here. Come here.
She's like,
Come here,
it's
baby.
a trap.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
See, she sits there and watches until something drops. Okay, move along. These aren't the droids you're looking for. Come on. All right.
Okay.
Now, 105 degrees.
That's where you're supposed to bring it up to.
Right. And I'm not going to mess with the curd. You leave it in there. You don't stir it around. Oh, my.
Turned it off?
No, I thought it died.
What do we got? What happens if it's already hotter than that?
Hotter than 105?
Yeah.
It shouldn't be, because it was down here. It was
I just
90.
said, what if?
Well, then we need to skip the step. Don't do
She's
that.
skipping steps already. Hey, Nana. You guys want to see Nana?
Cheese and whey,
Come here.
Little Miss Muffet.
Come here. Come on. She's not supposed to do this.
No, she's not.
It's against the rules,
Yeah.
but she's my buddy. All right. Be a good girl. Nana's awesome.
Yeah, see? That other Deborah. That's a clever name.
Krista's got it right.
Okay. Now what do we do? You need to go get the instructions, honey.
They're on the floor. You're supposed to strain it now.
It's not to 105 yet.
You pull the curds off and strain them, remember?
No, I don't. That's why I asked you to get the directions. I thought we leave it sit for 5 minutes.
No, that's what you do.
I thought we were supposed to leave it for 5 minutes. What the?
Oh, gracious. Okay, let me go get it. Oh, we got panels.
I've seen this done before, where you kind of swirl it.
It's just paper. You don't want to eat it. Okay. Remove them. What you're going to do is put it there.
Remove from the pot. Let sit 5 minutes.
Yeah, so you're letting it strain. And then you squeeze out the whey. See, that was a me. I told you before, that was a me thing. That was a me thing. All right.
It says take it a pot off. Take it a pot off of the burner. You sound like the Swedish chef.
Yeah.
Stir slowly for 2 to 5 minutes. More stirring will make firmer cheese. Okay. Pour off the floating whey.
What?
That's what it said.
Okay. You know what, too? I think that our salt does not dissolve like regular salt.
Well, I didn't dissolve it before we messed with it.
Nana's new title is Maintenance, says Reverend Richard. Hey, how's it going?
Maintenance.
I got your text, and you are welcome for lunch anytime you want to come up. This is a great, easy recipe. You can make it 600 ways, and it still comes out cheese, says Mandana Grandma.
I actually beg to differ.
What? It came out. I like the other thing.
The other 2 times, I've made it almost identical, and neither time turned out right.
This one already worked.
No, I know.
We're not buying mozzarella anymore. We're not. Matter of fact, we're having pizza tonight.
Oh my heavens.
This is good. This is good. LD school.
I guess, not as stretchy or stringy would make it not a good things to watch for. I've had it to where it just literally falls apart in my hand.
That's funny. Dog hair, not an accessory, but also a condiment.
Oh, yeah, no kidding.
You don't want that. Nana, and why is she's shedding right now?
No, she's pretty much done shedding now.
She just stopped?
Yeah, she lost all of her summer fur, and now it's made way for her winter fur.
Oh, man. That has been one icky problem.
Hair. Okay, we're at temperature. Okay, now we're going to let this sit. Not going to mess with it.
What?
Oh, no, it says stir it.
No, you get them off.
Swirl it. No!
You're killing me, Small.
It says to stir it.
So you're going... Why do you want this? When you keep going back to that. You keep going back to that. Why'd you make me go get that? Oh, you're killing me, Smalls.
Mm-hmm. It's my job.
Yeah, let's just be thankful this is cheese and not surgery. You know, they don't really make at-home surgery kits anymore. They kind of outlawed that in the 60s.
They really kind of did. Okay, now on there it says to pour off the excess whey. I'm here just for the good looks now at this point. Come on now, cut it out.
I'm moral support. Hey, you're doing great, honey. What do you want me to do? You're not even telling them what you're doing. This is TV.
I'm swirling it just to kind of stir it because I don't want to take my spoon in here and break up all the curd. That's why I'm doing this.
Supposed to get the curd out.
I'm going to in just a minute, Phyllis.
Oh.
All right.
Hi, Christy Dennis. You're in for a wild ride.
Oh, my heavens.
My wife is in rare form.
I'm in rare form.
Rare form.
Oh, boy.
She doesn't. That looks even snottier than the last one.
No, this is stretchier.
YouTube has videos on how to do brain surgery.
Are you kidding?
I'm not exactly sure that's a good idea.
That's a bad idea.
You know, Singleman, I can actually delete any comment I want, just so you know.
It could put you in timeout too.
That's a good idea. Let's do that. Timeout. No, I won't yet. But you keep not enough. That's not nice.
See, this is hard to pull all these out. They're so stretchy.
I think I'll stick with buying cheese.
That's what I'm thinking.
Cleaning Fairy, 1970. Hello from Iowa.
Great name.
So I'm guessing that's either a graduation date or a birth date. Hey, Tammy. I'm glad that you can benefit from our chaos.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right. Okay. I double dare ya. Okay, time out for single men. On your mark, it said time out. How you like that? I don't know how long it makes you do that,
It's 300 seconds. I think it's like a whole 5
Wait,
minutes.
no, I didn't delete. Did I delete it?
You just deleted the comment.
Oh, no, timeout.
No, you did time them out. Okay.
It's 300 seconds. You're going to be nice.
Yeah, it's like 5 minutes.
Jeez, oh, Pete, Brad. You must be a youper.
Yeah.
Okay, how do I undo that? I want to undo that. They can go back to normal.
I don't think you can.
No, sorry. I was just going to do it as a joke and then put you back in. But now I don't know how to undo it. Sorry.
Gotta wait.
Gotta wait. My bad.
Okay. I think I got all the curd.
Okay, so now since we're off the script that I started with, what are you doing? What's next? Because I have no idea.
I'm gonna put that back over there.
But that's off.
I know. I'm turning it back on. Okay. And we're just gonna roll this around.
Someone from Nashville's calling. I've been getting robocalls all. Have you guys been getting these calls? Open enrollment for something like it's an insurance thing. I've been getting like 10 a day. That's funny.
So all I'm doing is rolling this to get that whey out, the extra whey out.
Oh. My students call me the cleaning fairy.
That's awesome.
There you go. Yeah, I've been getting tons and tons of robocalls. Somebody's out there pushing an agenda.
Imagine that. Probably Elizabeth Warren.
You just divided the crowd. That's it. Bam.
Yeah.
So now what's next then? Squeezing the cheese? Because if you set it back down in there, you'll defeat your whole purpose.
No, I'll put this whey back in there.
Okay. I see snow was mentioned. Do you all have any yet? Yes, Ollie. We have had snow since October 1st. We had... Okay. Oh, that's a Nana hair.
I know. It's everywhere.
Good Lord.
It's crazy.
Nana, what did you do?
So, what I'm going to do is put a tablespoon of salt. Actually, probably a tablespoon and a half. Which I just used 4 teaspoons. 4.5 teaspoons. Okay. And I'm going to get that dissolved in that.
Christy Dennis says I've started blocking the numbers for the robocalls. The problem with mine is every time they come from a different state. Like the last one was California. That one was just Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeah.
And yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this is already looking so different than it did before.
Really?
Yeah.
You got to show them.
Yeah.
It's show and tell, Mama.
See, it's actually, what is that?
It's just a dog hair. Don't worry about it. It's good. It's extra protein.
This is actually less than what we had before.
It is a lot less. That milk was older. I don't know if that matters.
No. Look at that.
Hi, Brad. I've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Nice.
That's funny.
Well spoken, constitutional.
All right, where did my thermometer
go? Okay.
Oh, there it is.
Oops, sorry.
No, you're fine.
Robo Killer app. I will look into that, Lisa. Thank you. Okay. Your car's extended warranty.
That's funny. All right, we're at 115.
And you're trying to come up to what?
I'm gonna get it to about 150, and then pour some back in this bowl like we did last time.
Hey Nicole. Okay, here's the basic thing. What happened was we started out following instructions from a video that's on YouTube. And we did that in the first part of the video. So if you really want to look, I'd go back. Then steps started getting mixed up in part 2. So to be honest, is that?
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
Who's in there?
I'll go talk to him. It's a neighbor. A neighbor's coming over. Where are you going?
I have to get what she's coming for.
Well, what am I supposed to do with the cheese?
You can take it. No, it's okay. You can take it down to her.
Okay, so she's out of here. She just pretty much left, and she took my instructions. So we're gonna talk about cheese.
Here, no, it's.
Hey, you guys.
Hey.
I understand.
I got it. Just don't worry.
Well, she's back, so I'll go talk to her. We could bring our neighbor in.
No.
Why not?
No, please, just.
We'll ask her if she wants.
Okay, so let's see what this temperature is.
She's not coming. Where is she? I'm gonna ask her. Why not?
Now you freaked the dog out.
Hi.
Oh, guys, I'm sorry. Daisy, no. No, upstairs. Go on, upstairs. Go on. Guys.
What, you want to use a full name?
I am
Okay. All right.
Well, this is our neighbor and good friend.
Hi.
And she said we can use her real name, so you're taking
This is Sarah.
unusual.
First name's fine.
Come on in. Well, here, you go in the middle there so I can get the computer.
Hello, friend.
She's making mozzarella. Whoa, I'm going to dump it over.
We're making mozzarella.
I pulled it out, you don't know.
I have
She
no
did.
doubt.
I'm sure. I saw her do it.
What are you
Okay.
making?
Mozzarella cheese.
Yeah, you know, trying to help the dairy industry.
Good luck with that.
They happen to be farmers.
They're dairy farmers.
Yes.
Yeah,
Life is rough.
I would imagine. So this
Okay.
is what it is so far. It looks so appetizing, doesn't it?
It's not.
It's
It's
a
not.
little rubbery.
It's not there
It's
yet.
not there yet.
Oh, good.
So it won't look like the stuff you buy in the shredded bags. It'll be the fresh mozzarella. But I have to put it in hot whey to stretch it and to make it stretchy.
Okay, so these are the comments that are happening real time.
Cool.
Yeah.
So there's people from Africa on here, I know. There's people from the UK, Germany, and Sweden, and all over the
Spain.
States.
Yeah.
All over the States.
Oh, man.
Howdy, neighbor, says Susie. So you guys got to ask a question of Sarah. Somebody
Oh,
ask a
gosh.
question. All right, let me see.
Yes, I did add the salt to the whey.
You should rename the video on how not to make cheese.
I said that.
Whoa.
I said that in the beginning.
Cool.
But no, okay, Brad watched a video on how to make mozzarella. He's like, we should go do this. I'm like, okay. So I've made mozzarella and failed miserably other times.
And it worked.
And this time it worked. This is actually the second time we've made
Oh,
it.
and he's going to take credit. I suppose.
No, well,
Yeah, it was my idea.
See?
It worked. We just didn't put it in the right size.
I think that looks like a stress ball.
A stress ball.
Yeah.
yeah, right?
See, people
That's
from all
cool.
over the place.
Arizona, Germany,
Oh, look
Texas,
at that.
Tennessee, Wales, New Zealand. I
Oh,
so
New
want to go to
Zealand.
New Zealand.
New Zealand
They got good
looks
cows
awesome.
there.
They have good cows there?
Yeah, they're that's a grazing
Yeah.
place. They got all the cows.
What?
on
What?
scratch there.
There's an island that has only Jersey cows, and you cannot have any other
It's law.
cow. Yeah, it's law. You can only have Jerseys on that island.
That is crazy.
It seriously is that way.
I could never live
That's
there.
where they've come from. I know. Well, you have Holsteins. That's why.
Okay, so Bandana Grandma's asking you, Sarah,
Yes.
do Brad's cows get in your yard?
We're not
Only
that
in a
close.
trailer when they're checking to see if there's a baby in it.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah, it's pretty much no.
Although my kids have called when your cow is out when they go by with the school bus.
That is, yeah,
That
that
has happened.
That
yeah.
has happened.
That
yeah.
has happened.
Not too often, but yeah.
No, not that happens every
Yeah.
day, but
No.
I think once or twice maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's next, Mama?
I'm trying to get this whey hot.
Is it still
It's at
180 degrees?
It's supposed to be, but I'm only at 140.
The instructions.
Yeah, the instructions said
But do you know
150.
New Zealand has their own like bloodline of Holsteins?
I bet.
I did
it's
not
a
know that.
New Zealand.
Their own.
They're labeled as that genetics.
Wow.
That's just
And
supposed to
it
be
probably
New Zealand.
can't leave New Zealand, can it?
Well, I don't know how they
Not
classify
on
all
its
this.
own.
I mean, we bought the we bought.
They're
the
really good
semen,
swimmers.
but we had cows that are
Beefy legs.
genetically bred with them. They're just a
Interesting.
smaller stature.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That makes it better when they're
not as
calving.
big as- yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we use them for.
Wow.
Good apples in New Zealand too, is what I'm told.
Ooh, I love apples. Apples
Okay,
are
so explain what you're doing, Mama.
I'm pouring some of this whey, this hot whey,
That has salt in it now.
that has salt in it, onto here, and I've got to cover it though. You got to make sure it's covered. Of course, if it floats, then it's never going to get covered, but it's not floating. Okay, so I'm going to let this sit for a few minutes and let that get hot, and then I'll stick my hands in this scalding water and burn myself.
Get a pool noodle. I have no idea what you would do with a pool noodle.
I don't know.
Oh, for the cows, so they can get out of New Zealand.
Oh, there we go. There we
There you
go.
go.
That's funny.
Good.
I'm telling you, they're good swimmers.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Is it Jersey Island? Okay. I knew that there was an island that only had jerseys on it.
That drive me
Yeah,
crazy.
I know. I just couldn't remember.
I've had jerseys. They're kind of
Flighty.
yeah.
Angry cows.
attitude.
Yeah, jerseys do have an attitude.
And they like to suck on everything. They're like big like lickers and
We
chewing
don't-
on things.
Well, we haven't had that problem, I don't think. No, but you know what? Our cows like to chew on the wood door.
See, jerseys. I'm
It's
telling
so weird. Well,
Hey,
that's the
hey,
Jersey
guys,
limousine.
Don't forget that you're
Yes, I
actually
know.
live internationally.
Sorry.
I'm not.
You can talk away, talk.
There you go.
But
All
yeah,
right, so now
Oh, steamed Frisian. That's what it's called. Yep.
yep.
Manuka honey comes from New Zealand.
Yep.
Oh, I've seen that.
Cool
Holstein
beans.
Friesian. Okay.
You know what you're doing there?
Yeah.
Looks like you're making string cheese.
No, it's gonna
Yeah.
get kneaded.
Yeah, it's going to get kneaded. So I stretched it out, and I put it back in the hot water, or hot whey. I always say hot water. Stretch it some more.
He wears jerseys. Cobb House Homestead.
Ah.
They're from South Africa.
That's funny.
Cool.
Yeah. Let's see. Does the lady in the middle make fermented foods?
Wine.
Oh, yeah, they make wine.
We make homemade wine
That's true.
out of just about everything on the earth.
Yeah.
We make it out of
Elderberries,
blueberries, elderberries, clover,
Mhm.
strawberries.
Mushrooms.
Oh.
No.
That's funny.
Other than that, no, just wine and dairy cows. We have goats, but we don't do anything with the milk. We just
You breed them.
breed them for fun.
And then show
Mhm.
them.
Yep, we show them at the fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. I accidentally got her husband stuck in the mud the other day when I scared their cows with a drone.
Yeah, those are our
That was
cows,
my
yeah.
fault.
They're just not used to that.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
it's this foreign thing flying over the top of them.
Yeah,
It would be like
us.
us and there was a UFO.
Well, you didn't know they were going to run back home.
I did not.
No.
I did
You
not.
scared them.
I just thought it looked cool. I'm
Cows,
like, look at
yeah.
this. It looks cool. And then the cows start running.
But grazing cows, when they get spooked, they go back to the
They go home.
to the barn. So then
Yeah.
he went and shagged them all back home.
Yep. The cheese will soon feel needed. Sorry, I'm being cheesy.
Oh, funny.
Oh, cover the cheese with the whey. Yes.
Yeah.
Cover the cheese with the whey.
Is it hot enough? I mean, what's the temperature on it?
It's like 140.
She
It needs
said
to be
so.
hotter. I just can't. I can't tolerate that heat. You know, and that's. I'm gonna stick it in.
Put it
here.
in
This
there.
is- yeah, I know. I'm gonna stick it in here for a second.
And we can spoon it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 155.
Curious.
You know what?
That's what's going on. Let's go over here.
What are you doing?
That's how many people are watching currently.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool
Yeah.
beans.
Yeah.
Well, just because I'm here.
That is. They
Yeah.
knew you were going to be on. So, okay.
I feel a little.
Do your song.
My song.
Yeah, she came to sing a song.
I did?
Yeah, that's what they've been asking for.
They better look somewhere else. I'm not a singer. Only in church and nobody judges me there.
Well, then you got to dance. If you
Make a
can't sing.
joyful noise.
Yes, exactly.
Ooh, look, it's getting better now. There you go.
We got lots of grapes at home that we make wine out of. That's good.
A Holstein in Germany is a sport horse.
A sport
Interesting.
horse.
Interesting.
That's funny.
I don't milk horses here. I don't know what they call them, a milk horse.
Ayla 1316. Yes. Christa has heavy opinions on Dexter cows. Any opinions?
I love Dexters.
Ooh, you better need that now.
Yes. Look at that. The salt is not...
It didn't dissolve.
Okay, Dexter cows are an awesome dual-purpose cow. They get to be 500, 600, 700 pounds.
For small farms, it's
great. For
great.
small homesteads, it's fantastic because they give milk and they're also meat.
We had one. Loved her to death. Her name was Harriet. If I could go back to Dexter's, I would. But Brad is. I would not.
He's not.
No. If you're going to do all this work, why not get the milk? Well,
you still get milk, just not nearly as much. Dexter cows will give about 2 gallons at their peak a day.
But they don't stay that way either.
No, they don't.
They taper off.
That's at their peak.
Yeah,
That's at their peak. Right. Now, when we had our cow Harriet, she was giving us just about a gallon a day, and she was past her lactation or past.
That's
peak.
Working now.
Past her peak. Yes, thank you. I can't do 2 things at once. I'm terrible at multitasking.
You needed me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Needed. Get it? But she was great. Really easy to manage. Super, super docile. We've never had a Dexter bull, but I loved having a Dexter cow.
I'm not sure I'd ever want to have a bull at all.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Well, currently we've got some neighbors that help us out.
Yeah.
Because they do all the AI for their farm, and her husband is really, really good at it.
Yeah.
Like, he's super good at it.
He's got a pretty high percentage, so he's...
Well, I mean, last year he bred Macy just once, and...
Not a problem.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that the cows, both Dottie and Macy, are pregnant.
They just happened to be in heat the same day. That was kind of cool.
That was nice.
That was convenient.
Well, females do cycle together.
Well, maybe.
This is way better than what it was.
Yeah, look at that. And that's done. You just got to now put it in the ball.
Yeah, I'm going to put it in
one more
one
time.
Cool.
Had a Dexter bull come in service. What a Romeo.
That's funny. That's funny.
Did he at least take her out for dinner?
Yeah. Well, we bred Dottie. Dottie is our heifer calf, sorry. Just heifer, not calf.
Yeah, she's a heifer.
She's a heifer. She is 2 years old, almost 2 years old. And we bred her with an Angus because she is a Jersey Limousine, which a Limousine is a meat cow. Look at that. And then she's Jersey Limousine. So we bred her.
Herself.
Yeah. Bred her with an Angus. And then we bred Macy, who is full Jersey, with another Jersey. So.
And the idea between the Angus is that you would have a meat
cow.
Right, a meat cow.
Animal
one more time.
that you probably don't need another dairy animal.
No, we really don't need another dairy animal. But I have a feeling, I don't know if Dottie's going to be a great milker. She is just hyper.
Judgmental when she's young,
really,
aren't you?
She is.
My
She's
goodness.
So hyper.
What's the biggest cow you've ever had?
I had one steer once that we raised that was 1,800 pounds.
That's a car, people.
Oh, that's small, though.
Yeah, they get up to be 2,500.
My dad's got beef bulls that usually run around a ton.
A ton?
Yeah, but our average cow runs about 1,200 pounds. We run small.
Holy smokes.
Grazing cows.
All right.
We did it. This is success, guys. This is success here.
Okay. So Ayla, who was asking about the Dexter, says, we have 6 acres and there's only 2 of us, so we weren't looking for a big milk supply.
That's perfect.
And Dexter seemed the ticket for us from what I've read. I think that would probably be something to definitely consider.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Plus lower inputs. You have smaller animals, so it takes less maintenance just to keep the animal alive.
We'll talk more about that.
Well, Dexters don't need a large amount of food. They take pretty much half of the amount of hay that a Jersey would. So if we kept ours on 1/3 of an acre, and then we supplemented with hay, and it was perfect.
Yep,
so
and she gave us lots and lots of milk. And you know what? This specific cow was a little bit ornery, but
not too bad.
She milked well.
She milked great.
But like if you have a Holstein that's like an 1,600 pound cow, it takes a lot of feed just to keep her alive first before you get the milk. And then it's like, well, and if you don't need all that milk, they're kind of feeding a lot of extra animal.
Right. So if it's just the two of you, a Dexter cow is a great way to go if you're not a fan of goat milk, honestly.
The other Deborah says, that looks really good.
Yeah, I think this is...
I'm happy with that.
Perfect, yeah.
A-, A+.
I would say A- just because there's bubbles, but there's going to be bubbles.
No Dough Acres says Buffalo and Angus Cross Bull 2150.
What?
Pounds.
No way.
That is a big cow.
My husband had a beefalo one that they bred with a buffalo, and those they were wild.
Yeah.
They were like mean.
Yeah. There was a question it's completely aside. Angel Moon is asking if I have a sourdough bread recipe. I do have a sourdough bread recipe that I got from her husband, and I will have to share that in another video. So.
Here, I'll come and show you. It's already, it's so warm that it's still it's blobby. But let's give it a taste. Let's see if it tastes any different.
Okay.
We'll just tear it. Now, I'll tell you right out of the gate, I don't think it's going to be like we're thinking we want because of the salt did not dissolve.
No, it's not salty at all.
No?
No.
Is it?
Kind of tastes like string cheese a little bit. Or
like
if you melted string cheese.
Mm-hmm.
It's good, but there's no salt.
No.
Yeah.
We need to add the salt in, I think, at a different time.
I think we need a different salt for this kind of recipe.
Maybe.
Because we're using that pink Himalayan salt, and I just don't think it dissolves.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's not as salty as salt. Does that sound funny?
It's not. No, you're right.
It doesn't taste as salty as regular salt.
You're absolutely right.
And when your tongue is used to, or that your taste buds are used to that, when it's not.
Oh, yeah.
Here, dip it in the salt.
Dip it in the salt?
You're such a dip.
Oh, don't do that.
Too much?
Too much.
Well, guys, I think that this could possibly be... Oh, Sarah, Alan is asking how big is your herd?
Oh, we have 60 milk cows. We get up to 60. Well, 52 fit in the barn, so we get up to 60, 65 during the summertime. And we're semi-seasonal where we have most of our calves from April until August. Now we haven't had a calf for a month, and we won't have any more calves until next April.
That's good.
You know what I think would be a fun video, if you'd be up for it, would be Ask a Farmer.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Ask a Farmer.
Yeah, if I can answer.
Well, you know,
if we can get Mark on here, that'd be awesome.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, he's kind of
he's busy.
He's shy.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, but if you're just sitting in a room like this, it's no big deal. You don't think about the people that are. I mean, you think about them.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's not like you're. Oh my gosh, stage fright.
Yeah, that would be a great video.
Ask a Farmer. I love it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Krista, did you make mozzarella back in Cincinnati? No.
No, I don't think I did. I think I might have tried once.
Maybe not. No, when you're the first one to watch a video, it's kind of like a badge of honor to say first.
Oh,
yeah.
But we've been on for 2 hours.
That's funny. I think she was trying to add to her comment here.
Oh,
First, try using the hot water to dissolve the salt.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to have to say goodbye, guys. So I hope that you learned something.
How not to make mozzarella cheese.
It's mozzarella cheese.
I know it is. Look at that. That's so funny. It's like Play-Doh.
It tasted good.
It tastes good.
We just got to add
salt. Yeah.
You know what? Maybe throw it back in the water and we'll add some of regular salt to it.
Yeah, I think we've got some kosher salt. Because I won't add iodized salt. I know I did say don't use iodized salt. I will use kosher salt.
Yep. All right. Well, you guys have an awesome and blessed day.
Yep.
Bye, guys.